Do you ever feel like your debt is a mountain you can't climb? You're not alone. I'm Matt, and this is part 8 of my Mind Your Money series, and we're going to tackle debt management. Debt management is a crucial aspect of personal finance that's often overlooked and sometimes even feared. Debt, if not addressed, can become a heavy burden, casting a shadow over your financial well-being and making it harder to reach your goals. It's like carrying a backpack filled with rocks up the mountain of financial freedom. But don't worry, understanding your debt is the first step towards managing it effectively. Let's dive into the different types of debt you might encounter. First up, we have consumer debt. This typically includes credit card debt, personal loans, store credit, and more. It's rather common and unfortunately, can easily spiral out of control if not managed properly. Next, we have student loans, a type of debt acquired for education purposes. It's a significant burden for many, but it's also an investment in your future. This can apply to debt you use to go to a trade school as well. Then, there are mortgages, home loans used to purchase or refinance a property. It's a big commitment, but it's also a step towards owning your dream home. Lastly, we have auto loans, which are taken to finance a vehicle purchase. Just like with any other loan, it's crucial to ensure that the terms are affordable and fair. And outside of a mortgage, all other debt should be avoided. Remember, not all debt is created equal. If you'd like me to discuss specific types of debt deeper, let me know in the comments. Now, something many people don't know or don't believe is that some can even be good for you. Yes, you heard it right, there's such a thing as good debt and bad debt. Now you might be wondering, how can any debt be good? Well, it's all about the potential returns and sometimes protection. Good debt can be seen as an investment. It's the money you borrow to fund things that could increase in value over time or generate long-term income. Think of student loans, business loans, and mortgages this way. You're investing in your education and your future career. Or a property, which in the long run can pay off significantly. Or you're taking your career to a new level by owning your own operation. On the other hand, bad debt doesn't enhance your financial situation or bring any return. It's usually very damaging. It's often the result of purchasing things you can't afford or didn't prepare for, like an impulsive shopping spree on your credit card or putting roof repairs on a personal or home equity loan. High interest rates can make this type of debt a heavy burden, hindering your financial growth and taking a long time to pay off. It's crucial to know the difference between good and bad debt, as it will impact your financial health, whether we like it or not. Now that we know what we're dealing with, let's talk about strategies to manage and eliminate your debt. Firstly, consider creating a debt snowball. List your debts from the smallest balance to largest, and focus on paying off the smallest first, while making minimum payments on the others. When you pay off a small balance, you then use those freed up funds to make larger payments on the next smallest balance, and the next. Until you have the financial might of all the previous payments contributing to a massively powerful payment to knock out your final bit of debt. This allows you to start getting victories and eliminating debts pretty quick, which feels great, and fuels the fire to get rid of the rest of your debt. And once you're debt-free, all those payments are now freed up income you can use to enrich your life and your financial standing. Alternatively, you could use the debt avalanche method, where you prioritize debts with the highest interest rates, paying them off first. This doesn't always give you quick victories like a debt snowball, but it does save you the most money in the long run, as interest is the #1 enemy when it comes to debt. It's the entire reason we don't like debt in the first place. If possible, try to increase your monthly payments. Any extra funds you can allocate to your debts will help you pay them off faster. When you're dealing with high-interest debt, consider consolidation. This could be through a debt consolidation loan or balance transfers, which can lower your interest rates, making it to where with similar payment amounts, you bring the principal down faster and pay less in interest. This can be a life changer if you're overwhelmed by debt. Now, while you're working on your existing balances, it is crucial that you stop accumulating new debt. It's essential to create a budget that allocates a portion of your income to debt repayment. If you're struggling, don't hesitate to seek professional help. A credit counselor or financial advisor can provide tailored debt management strategies. Finally, maintain an emergency fund. We've mentioned this many times and we'll be mentioning it again in later episodes because it's that important. This can help you avoid going further into debt during unexpected financial challenges, which is a big financial blight for many people. They use credit cards as their emergency fund. I want you to forget that idea for the rest of your life. Credit cards are never, and will never be, good candidates for an emergency fund. being in debt can take a significant emotional and psychological toll. It can make you feel trapped and stressed, hindering your ability to achieve financial goals like homeownership, retirement, or travel. On the flip side, being debt-free. Knowing nobody will send you a collections letter. Knowing you don't have debt payments coming out every month feels so incredibly liberating. And I really hope you get to enjoy that feeling, and when you do, that it stays with you forever. But remember, it's not about quick fixes, but about finding a strategy that works for your situation. We've covered a lot today, but remember, the journey to becoming debt-free starts with a single step. We've explored the different types of debt, from consumer debt to student loans, mortgages, auto loans, and more. We've distinguished between good debt, which can potentially increase in value over time, and bad debt, which does not contribute to your financial growth, but does contribute to financial stress. We've also learned about various effective strategies to manage and eventually eliminate debt, such as creating a debt snowball or avalanche, increasing monthly payments, consolidating high-interest debt, avoiding new debt, budgeting, and maintaining an emergency fund. The emotional and psychological toll of being in debt is real, and it's important to address it head-on. There are numerous tools and resources available to help you manage your debt. So, take that first step, assess your debt situation, and choose a strategy that suits your needs. Please give this video a like so it can reach more people, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the rest of this series and other future uploads.